Hello everybody and welcome back to RimWorld Raider Empire. So in the last episode, we attacked ourselves a ship starting up, and it was a pretty crazy battle. It was essentially 4 bases on one, plus an entire ship that we stole. So now we have a ship, and I don't quite know what to do with it. I have an idea of what I want to do with it, but it's going to be a couple episodes until we deal with that ship. But for now, it's just going to sit in our storage and we'll work with it. But along with that, we also had ourselves a siege, and we did just drop an anti-grain warhead on it. That way it's not really anything we have to deal with. And our group over here is not doing anything at the moment, but we are going to be sending them out today, because over in our world, we have an infested city. And we're going to check it out. I don't like bugs much in this game, and an infested city seems like a bit of a nightmare. So I was looking at the best way to go about this, and I think smaller ships instead of a big ship would be a good idea. That way, if we send in like a group of 3, we can see where we're landing, because obviously we don't have any control over it. But we can see if it's worth doing anything. So we're going to grab these 3 ships, and we're going to send them out, and we're going to use these ones for that instead of a big one, because I think that would be the best way to go about this. Alright, so that's all 3 ships launched and on their way. And these corpses should have all been done. I'm pretty sure, yeah. We've already cleaned up the corpses that were around the map from a previous attack. So we got all 3 of these ships. Now, 3 ships isn't going to be able to carry everybody. So we are going to need the big one. But what I'm thinking is we could take 3 people in the small one and then just load everyone else in the big one, because I think as soon as we go in, we'll be able to decide right away if we want to actually do it or not, if it's worth the time and risk. So I don't think it really matters which 3 we grab, as long as it's not a medic, but I don't know which one a medic is. I'm assuming it's this one down here, since they're the only different one. So we can grab those 3, and actually this could hold 4 people, almost 5. It could hold 5 people if we wanted. Why do these seem so... like, they're not light. It's just, I don't remember ever fitting 5 people in a ship. Either way, we could send you guys, and then this is going to be loaded up with everybody else. I don't want that. Oh boy. Oh, I hate bugs so much. We only have 5 days worth of food here too, so we're going to have to send some more out. That shouldn't be that big of a deal. Especially since we didn't lose at all the couple episodes back. So that's now ready to go. You guys are good. So we could drop this in, add an edge. Because I figure an edge means there's going to be less chance of bugs being all around us. Okay, so we are in, and it looks like we are going to be landing way over here in the corner. So there's a lot of bugs around. Now, I do know that they're not all going to instantly go for us. And these, they're red because they're taking damage. Okay. I was wondering for a sec why they would be red. Okay, well, I guess our best bet, we're going to land in and we're just going to see. I don't think this is worth doing. But we want to go here. It'd be nice to open one of these. We could just grab the ship and drop it in right here and then let them just get everyone nearby. Because really, I think once we get out of this beginning spot, we're not too bad. It's just the beginnings, this spot right here is a little crazy. So let's try this. So we're going to land this. It might even be worth moving a little bit further away. But I think having all of our firepower, because it's not like we have a line of sight anywhere, really. So it's not like landing anywhere specific is going to make a difference. So let's just land right here and we'll just be overwhelming firepower. And we can just pull over here a little bit. That way we could start shooting them, because this ship's going to be in here any second. Area revealed, that's fine. So we are going to take a bit of melee. We do have the troll's blood, so that's not too bad. They are going for our ship here. So we're going to want to launch this. Okay, that's in. So this one will just get out of here and send it back to base. And then everyone else could leave in the other ship. So you guys, we'll get you to pull a little bit more this way. If we can, we'll try to avoid getting too much melee damage done. And then this ship, I guess for now, it'd probably be a good idea to move it out of the way, just so we don't have to worry about it. So then that can land in one of these. It doesn't really matter. And then from here, we do have a bit of an escape out here, because we could block them off at this doorway at least. Or, I guess not really. We didn't really push forward much. Okay, so let's try this. Now, we don't really have the best line of sight for shooting. And I don't think there is really one, so maybe it is best if we just pull back a bit. But at least then everyone can shoot, even if they are getting a couple extra bites on us. But, like I said, we got Troll's Blood on everyone, so the minor bites and stuff, as long as they don't go down, we should be alright. So, these are what we're here for, the broken storage containers, and I've not opened one of these before, so I'm very curious to see what we get. We probably won't waste our time dealing with these bugs, so we need that deconstruct. We can just get you to deconstruct that, please. Oh, that was very quick. So that's just a bit of plasteel steel and some components, so not surprisingly very useful. It's fine, though. So we'll just go and deconstruct everything. Can you guys get drafted again so we can go and clear all the bugs? Then I guess we'll make a small stockpile and, you know, deal with it. Probably, we could go and deconstruct some steel walls. Because steel walls, it doesn't look like there's any real roofs around. So we could get a bunch of steel out of that. At least give them something of a reward, because there's not going to be much here overall, I don't think. So you guys are all coming in, so let's just back off over here. I was told that they don't all get triggered at once, which it seems like they're spawned in multiple groups, and then a group gets triggered, by the looks of it. Either way, it's not like we have much concern here. And then you guys are busy, so I'm not worried about that. So we could just keep an eye on this. We can also ignore and make it run a little quicker. That's going well. The terrain's bad enough where they tend to get distracted. Not distracted, but they have to come in slowly. They can't just rush us, which helps quite a bit. We'll come and deal with this one and open up all those things to deconstruct some stuff and then call that a day. So you're... And that triggers the rest of you. Good, so you'll all come in. So then in here... Oh, we have a group up here still, so we'll come and deal with that. So this didn't end up being that bad. Of course, it helps you don't have doomsdays or triples or anything we have to worry about. There's just one there, and then from there we'll head out. Yeah, that's good. Okay, and then, so here, I guess, again, it doesn't really matter where we go. We could go in between these two groups, just get them both dealt with. Probably the best bet. There is also some corpses with clothing. We may as well strip those for a bit of wealth as well. So there is a little bit of roof on some of these things. It seems to be only a couple buildings. We'll check a roof overview in a sec once we get the rest of this dealt with. But all the steel walls I think will be worth grabbing. Wow. That's going to be quite a bit of steel, actually. It'll take them a little bit, but I think that'll be worth it. Now, we shouldn't be here too long. I don't think we have to worry about the hives, because we would have to go and manually deal with that, and like hell. And if anything does spawn, we can just deal with that when it comes. So we don't need any of this. You're all free to go. We're going to do and allow all these are all ready. Oh, we can just open them. And there's only the one. So that was kind of a waste. We did... Oh, there's another one there. So why is that not select? Ah, they're different. So the ancient one might have some different goodies. Because the last one we did was a broken one as well. Let's open this. What we have. These are all a few days away. Okay, that's not horrible. And we could deconstruct that. I wonder, did I fuck up the last one by deconstructing it? Oh, we can't open these. Okay, so in that case, we'll just do that. Deconstruct that one. And yeah, the deconstruction should be fine. So we check the roof. There is a roof over this one. that, and that. So if we just go remove roof zone, that should be priority. We'll remove that, and remove that, and then just for safety, we'll get everyone to redo that, because now they should go for the roof. Which, when everyone does it like this is where people die. Hey, we got a new recruit. Okay, so that's all fine. So the deconstruction is going to go. We're not going to... There's a lot of steel in the floor as well. But it's really scattered, so we're not going to go and do that, because we'd have to rip up a lot of other floor. We have a lot of stuff to do as well. So we can also grab all these corpses and strip them. We're going to want a stockpile area. Now this is going to be sitting outside, so that's kind of a pain. And this terrain kind of sucks. Luckily, we could just kind of drop the ship in wherever we want. So we could do a stockpile right here. And then... Oh, I fucked up. Oh, no, I didn't. We can still do this. Yeah, okay. You don't need a person here to be able to launch a ship. I forgot. So that needs to come over here, and then we'll just drop it in here. That'll be fine. We don't need the roof on anymore because they should go and get that done. These bugs we're not going to worry about. It might be worth going around finishing. Actually, we have no one that can do finish off anyway. So yeah, we'll just get that stripped and hauled and deconstructed, and we'll be good to go. Shouldn't take them too long. I do think most of this clothing will end up being trashed, though. It might even be worth grabbing a small ship and just filling that with what clothing is there. I know the clothing's not very valuable in the first place, for how much is probably there, but still. So we'll drop this here, and we can try to force this. You guys are doing it quickly. It just seems like most people went to sleep, so that's going to slow things down a touch. So can you wake up? Can you wake up? Can you wake up? Wake up. I don't know when they went to sleep, but they might get a little bit. Enough where get the hauling done. There we go. And that's looking pretty full. Not seeing any else around. So we'll send that clothing out. Yeah, they're all doing deconstruction, so that should be all the clothing done. We'll just give them a sec, because I see a bit of hauling. You guys got it? You done? You're done. So we'll start with all that. Oh, it's not really much. Well, I guess there is a lot. It's just like 24 pairs of pants here, so it's some good value here. Once it gets fixed up and sold off, that's not bad. And then we'll get rid of whatever else here, because it is all going to go back to the main base anyway. And we could send the ambrosia and the components and the wake up. So that will all get sent out, go back to the main base, and then everything else we'll send back to the second base. Because we don't really need, I guess, steel at the main base. Oh, and we got some free food. Which is good, because we didn't bring any. Okay, so we have some traders. We don't need that, we don't need that. We have an item stash quest for a glitter world hospital bed and a chain shotgun. There is... nothing? Yeah, unknown. So we'll see about doing that. We have a new recruit, we'll deal with that in a sec. We have a 36-year-old mercenary, 10 enemies, and Braun. Oh, that's Braun! We know who Braun was. That was one of the mercenaries from the last group. Now, Braun was also one that broke all the time. I also wonder if they're going to have the same stats that they had, or if Braun is going to have new stats. Ooh. Well, we're gonna do this because Braun, I kind of want to now. You guys are also putting on the wrong stuff. Here, wear a power armor engineer. Come wear an engineer helmet. Come wear a... Don't go hazard. Wear a scout 1, so that should be good. Yeah, you're wearing a lot of bad stuff. Come wear, not a diplomat, although we should get chaos wearing diplomat. Of course wear that. Of course wear that. And then you're wearing all the wrong stuff too. So can you wear that one, please? And you could wear a scout body. Okay, so that should be good. So then we don't need the trade report, and we could do our new recruit. So Queenie got, so I'd be, oh, that's Fate there. So who's the new person? Because they've already gone and put their power armor on. I guess the easiest way would be to do it through in here. So that's Kangaroo. So Kangaroo's asleep. And you are a animals, bloodlust, gourmet, kind, plant, cook. And a female. We didn't get Bubbles yet, did we? So Bubbles is next. Oh, that's all wrong. Oh god, if I could see my keyboard. Bubbles. Okay, welcome. And there's no other request other than just be a female. So you could be attack on sight. You're not really good at anything. So you won't be a part of any attack group. We'll get weapons. You can just have a standard... you can have an excellent battle rifle. There you go. And then for jobs, we'll get you doing a 1 there, 2, 1, you know, standard loadout, no finishing off. You can do handling. You can learn cooking. You also get Taylor learning cooking. Because Taylor has a burning desire. So we'll get that before the construction. So then you can also learn cooking. You can do hunting. That'll help train. You have a burning desire? Bubbles, where are you? You put on all the wrong stuff. We got to get the power armor repainted again. You don't have a burning desire for shooting or melee. Yet in hunting, you have a burning desire. So I wonder how that came up. Oh, that's animal skill also counts. I didn't know that. Okay. Well, we don't want you hunting. I don't care that much then. It's mainly... Hunting's supposed to be for people that were trying to train up, but you're going to be too slow. And then you can do some plant cutting and growing as a 2. So that's going to be handling, plant cutting, growing, hauling, cleaning, cooking, then generic crafting stuff would be fine. And then mining as a 4, so we could turn those to a 3 because that's not going to interfere. You don't need to do the research. We don't need a butcher. How are you guys doing over here? Still working on deconstruction. It's all coming together slowly. We could do and allow all. That way this stuff can get brought in. 500 around. We have a prisoner. Yes, we still got to do that prisoner rescue quest. That'll come. So then there shouldn't be anything else for us to worry about here other than just giving them time to get all this deconstructed. That fire could be an issue. Should probably deal with it. Do want to avoid cleaning though. Although cleaning, yeah, it's a 4, so it should be done last. And then mood-wise, you guys will be good for a little bit. We didn't murder anyone, so they're not going to get bonuses from that, but that's fine. So then, at this base, is there anything that we need to do? Because I know that we got all of our growing currently off. Did this not remember? It did. It's just all tied up in here. Why would this armchair not be done? Because it's made of wool, and we don't get wool anymore. These doors here also need to get changed because this is the one that people keep telling me. I keep forgetting to switch over to an auto door, so we got that dealt with. And I don't think there's anything else that really need to be done here. We could get our power armor paint done again. So, Flight Gamer, you need to come put on something less terrible. So you can wear, you're not really going to fight. That also shouldn't be in here. I guess. Oh! Pristine Ruins. It's a low wealth one. And we are kind of out. We'd have to pack up and go right now if we want to do that. It's a low wealth one. You know what? Let's save it to the next one. Only because we are working. But yeah, I've not seen a low wealth one before. Normally it's higher than that. So I doubt it's going to be super good. I really want to do one though. But we got assassinations that we got to do still. The assassination, actually, speaking of that, how long do we have? We only have 8 days until we can do that. Although this is going to be fairly easy overall. But yeah, we'll wait for the next one. Because it'll have more than just low wealth. Because, like I said, we are a little bit on the busier side right now. So... we need... I guess we don't really need any more crops going right now, so that should be fine. Let's get this paint. So we could do paint tool, set clothing. We're going to want white, but we want whiter than white because we want pure white. So we'll change out that one. And I forgot that we were working on other people because they're not wearing what they should be. We are going to start to change some more. But you can come wear a recon power armor. And then you are wearing the right helmet. Jay, you're missing a helmet, so you can wear that one, sure. Why do you gotta keep putting on the wrong helmet? Wear that one. Take this. Wear a defender power armor helmet. That body's looking a little gray. And wear commando. Bubs, that's also looking a little gray. Come wear that one. I just took you away from putting your helmet on. I'm sorry. That's also not right. Oh, why you put on the wrong ones, guys? Just wear white. Come wear a recon power armor. So then Nexus is still wearing a not white body. So we have one there that's reserved. Although, yeah, that was white. Okay, so that's good. Area revealed, that's fine. So then you have a recon power armor, yes, body. Then Ixius is switching. Why? Oh my god, everyone just keeps switching to other fucking gear. It's driving me nuts. We also have a heat wave that's probably here. Yeah, I don't think that's a problem. We should have everything covered. You guys are still working through this. That's one issue that we are having. Construction up 1. Because every time they deconstruct one, they were going and hauling it. So it was taking them much longer. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so that's going to get done much, much quicker now. So we have a ton of area revealed. There shouldn't be anything in any of these areas. Oh, Zardo, back up, please. Okay, that's good. Okay, and you guys got all that area. We shouldn't have to worry about that. Okay. Okay, enough areas. Let's get rid of all of this shit. Leave the prisoner rescue. So, how are you guys still putting on the wrong shit? It's not a difficult concept. Wear that helmet. Put this on. I'm gonna end up having everyone with forced armor. You can wear that one. Ixius, didn't I already tell you to do a body one? We don't have a samurai body, which would be the best one for you. You just switch that out. You can force wear that body. Stop putting on the wrong colors. As soon as I get them changed, there's no... This is the worst part. As soon as things get painted properly, then there won't be anything from the change into. And then how are we looking for steel? So that's 3,700. We're expecting, what, 6,000? You get 4 from a wall. There is like 1,700 walls. And then this stuff is ready to go. Yes. So we'll launch that back to main. And then that will get processed through fairly quick. Be fine. Healed. Okay, we don't need those. Alright. And then how's it looking? So it looks like a doggy. Not getting hazard operation. Somewhere a commando. And that should be the last one. And then we'll force everything to be painted. Which isn't going to help any that's in here, but that's fine. Prisoner rescue. Yes, we want that there. And then we have more stuff coming in. Okay, that's fine. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. So, everybody's white. That's not very white looking there. It's not. It's not. I don't want to give you the hazard operation gear, though. And you're not getting normal gear. There's an engineer one. I know I should have armor set, you know, dependent on the person. That's something I have to do off camera, though. Just because going through everyone's stats and all that, it's kind of a tedious thing. Although this isn't, it isn't much better. That's all good. You guys aren't idle yet, so you're all fine. We haven't had break risks. What? Oh my god, stop with these fucking helmets, guys. We have, there's a helmet. Hey, come put on a different helmet. Oh, there's one. Recon works. We have an agricultural trader. We don't need that. because we can't sell this meat. It's not worth anything because it's damage to health from the fires. But that's fine. So, now everybody's white. Fate's not wearing white. But you know what? Gray is close enough. Why would you put that on? See, the issue is that they're putting stuff on because they're worth more money. So, that yellow gear, because it's worth more, people keep putting it on like a bunch of fucks. Put on assault armor. And then we're gonna get a paint. Get everything in there. We get all that. You know what? We're even gonna paint everything in here. This one here, the one that everyone wants to wear because it's excellent, we'll paint that too. We'll do that next. Bryce, can you paint? Get it white, thank you. And then come over here and paint whatever's in this pile. That way we get rid of that red. It's one of them in here, I don't know. And you guys are all idle, so that's now done. So we should be good to go. We can do and allow all on these, get all of the food brought in, because we may as well. And then we're good to go. And you guys are fighting bugs, apparently. And apparently that stuff isn't getting hauled. You guys got it? We'll give them a sec just to haul that in, then we'll get everyone out. And that should be good. And then we'll take a look at doing this for next episode. Everyone, you're good? Mostly in. Couple more people. They're going to end up eating a bunch of it anyway, so you know what? It's fine. So we'll want all people. And we want everything that's here. So I ended up being 5,000 steel. Not bad for how little effort it took to get that. And that should be good. We can go. So everyone's going to pack up that shit and head out. Everything there is white. Most of that's white. Good. It's all nice and clean looking. Oh, you guys. They're switching out. It just... It doesn't have to be like this. It doesn't. It really doesn't, guys. That's the worst part, is they just keep switching to the same armors that I'm switching out other people because it is worth more, which is why they're wearing it in the first place. Either way, so we basically got food cooking 24/7. I think it's time for a bigger cooking room. I'd rather this all be done into meals than just sitting there as crops. So what I'm looking at, this base is going to end up with some major changes. I'm thinking we might end up expanding the ship port down this way. And then our crops don't need to be that large. Hell, because we are going into the Empire side of things, we could even just do a dedicated growing base. Because at this rate, and the speed that, we're going to be attacking more and more bases, we are going to need more processing room as well. Well, storage room for processing. So that might be worth expanding this down to here, and then doing food over here, and then something else over here, and then food just stays over here. And by food, over here I mean production, over here I mean growing. If that makes sense. Now, can you go and switch out your helmet? Thanks. Can you go and switch out your body? You got a defender armor power body, so that will do. I'm not worried about the gray ones, guys. It's just the bright colors that are obvious. And you guys are ready to go? Yes. Beautiful. So you guys can all go back here. And then we're done with that. And there's a whole bunch of bugs around, but that's not really a concern of ours. So that's good. So the next episode, what we can do is go get Brawn, for sure. We don't really need Brawn. I'm more curious on how your skills are going to lay out. If you're going to be the exact same pawn with only the shooting skill, or you're going to actually have all the other stuff. So we'll come and do that one. It's only 10 enemies, so we'll send probably still the entire group. There's not really a reason not to. So we'll do that. And then that's not going to take too long, so maybe we'll come and do this one as well, real quick. Or we could come do this one, because Glitter World hospital beds are quite nice. So we could throw that at one of our bases. Yeah. For now, though, I'll let them re-up their moods and all that. In the meantime, though, is there anything else that we need to do here? Oh, one thing we could do over in this base is get our mortars up and running finally. Now the question is, where's our mortars? We have some here. Now, the real question is, if I just throw down 4, will you guys build 4? Are you guys just gonna throw these down, or are you gonna build new ones? Oh, there's all 4 of them. Beautiful. It's not too often they do that. We can get that chunk out of here. We're gonna need a small room for some shells. We need some anti-grain warheads here as well. So we'll do a room that large. We're gonna want a door. We never did auto doors here. Link's Revenge, that shouldn't be a problem. Let's go ahead and get a few auto doors on all of our mains. Bedroom doesn't need it. That's a main, although these all get held open anyway, so does it really matter? Not really. Who can have it? You don't need one into there. Have it into here. We'll get the ones into the corners as well. Probably do these. Yeah, that way we could run through all of these as quickly as possible. That actually didn't have the block doors anyways. So then that can go here. These need the 2 sides. We'll get in here. We still need to get more embrasures up and running. So we should get them to do that. They're pretty shit at doing stuff, but it's not really that big of a concern. And then you can have build a roof area over our mortars. And then we want storage for a pallet. So a pallet could go right in there. And then we can grab ourselves shells. So we want food for 1. So we'll send over 500 survival meals, should be fine. And then for our shells, we want... let's send over 50 anti-grain warheads. And we'll send over some fire foam as well. So we'll send over half of them. And then we could send over the rest of our... Oh, we don't have much room, but we'll send over 2 high explosive. We have like 50 over there already. But we could send over a touch more, just to fill the pod. So then that's gonna get our mortars. And we never did get our double doors over here. So if we want more embrasures, some over here by this door would probably be a good idea. So we'll make that go out. So these are just for people, so we only need them 1 deep. So we could have that go 8 tiles off from the edge here. Just so we have enough extra room here where it doesn't feel too weird. And then down here, we could do the same thing. So that's going to be 8 tiles. We won't be able to get that over here, but we do need something. I guess we could do 8 tiles. Oh, yeah, that's fine. I just worried that it would look weird with that door down here, but no, that's more than fine. So and that gives us all that. We are going to need some doors for those, of course. So these, we could go with just a single door, should be fine. If we have it in the center. Is slightly off center. Oh, that's going to piss me off. Okay, so that was... Doesn't really matter. It's fine. So I can go there and there. As long as they're even with each other. Should be all right. 1, 2, 1, 2. Trade report. Yeah, and those are good. Okay, so then all that gets done, and we don't... we could also set these floors up out here to get deconstructed. Oh, you know what? We could really get this map cleaned up a little more still. Because there's still lots of... Oh! We got a ship out here. It's a poison ship. I forgot that that was a thing here. It's fine. So let's set all this mess to get deconstructed. They won't be quick at it, but they'll get to it eventually. And it's just all sitting out here anyway, and most of the time these people sit here and do nothing. That's actually going to be a couple layers here, because there's lights and stuff. Conduits sitting underground. So then, other than this, obviously they're not going to get this done before we send them out. I'm not worried about that. It is mostly just to keep them busy. There's also carpet up here. We should be grabbing that. We should have grabbed that a long time ago. It's also a bit of sterile tile. This. Oh. Just a bunch of sleeping ibex. Nothing that we need to be concerned about. Okay, so all that's now ready. That can get deconstructed. All that can get God, there is actually a lot of stuff around this map. This shouldn't be a problem, deconstructing this stuff. It should be far enough away from that. I hope. That's going to need multiple. I didn't do this multiple times. So, that's good. We'll see how the map looks once that's done. They'll get all this stuff done around here, so we don't need to worry about that. You guys are sitting idle. Are those shells ready to go? Yes. So we could send all those down to here. And then we'll have these set. Oh, this never ended up with a door. Probably would be a good idea. So then these can all be set to anti-grain warheads. Because for the most part, that's all we need. So we can... There's really no way to copy that? Okay. Oops. Okay, and... There we go. So those are going to be ready to go. We are going to have to prime them so that we could make sure they're going to be good. That shield isn't in the way. That one, I know that there is some issues with even changing the size and turning shields on and off. Sometimes they still exist. That should be fine. And temperature-wise, how are we in bedrooms? Oh yeah, it's beautiful in here. Although it is only 33 outside, so that's not too impressive. But we are at time, so we're going to go ahead and end it off here. So next episode, not sure what we're going to get these guys to do, other than constantly switch out their armor for not colored armor. Do you have any? Yeah, put on that armor. And then get off. Chaos, did you end up with your diplomat? No. Can you come wear a diplomat power armor out? Body, please? And I don't know if we have... Oh, you're wearing the helmet already. So that one gives us a... Wow. It's actually better than I thought. I would have done this earlier if I knew. 15% negotiation, 25% social, and that's just the helmet. The body... now, I do know that one has movement speed and carry capacity, but the body for the diplomat gives us... If you take any longer, I'm going to give up. That's another 15% negotiating. So the helmet and body give us 30%. I probably should have done that a little bit earlier. Just a little bit earlier. Although, we're at 21% there. So maybe those don't really apply, or there's a cap? No, because that's all based on that stuff. So I wonder where those get applied. It's not showing up here. Either way, it's not a big deal. It must apply somewhere. So we don't need none of this stuff. The surgical supplier would be nice to check out, assuming they're here anyways. They are. But we're going to call it a day, but we're going to pick up some bionics first. Oh yeah, I forgot to go and check. How to make it so we get architect bionics instead of normal bionics in the trader here. So I'm going to have to take a look at that. I'll see what I could do between episodes. Because there's not really a huge point in buying a bunch of these when the architect ones are the ones that we want. Especially if we're spending the money on it. So we can just leave that because I don't think we need any of this. So I'm going to go do that right now. And we're going to call that a day. So next episode I'll see if I can have the architect bionics available there in bulk. And then we're going to go and do that prisoner quest and get Bryce, rather. And these guys will gradually work through this map. And maybe we'll do this. We'll see. But for now, that's going to be it. So thank you, everybody, for watching. And I hope you'll have a great day. See ya.